as a membership organization, we need to be close to all our members, to communicate closely with all of our members so that we understand how policy decisions that we help to shape impact the member at the end of the line.
My great-grandfather is Art Jones, and he was the first board president of Basin Electric. So not only did I grow up on co-op lines, electric and telco, but I grew up understanding that great-grandpa had something big to do with the electric cooperatives in my area. And so it has been a joy coming from a small town of 1,100, living in Washington, D.C., getting to work on behalf of where I came from.
I think the thing that made a huge impression on me was just the amount of capital involved. It's significant sums of money put into these systems, this infrastructure.
It was just how big, how expansive, how diverse, the several different fertilizers or chemicals.
And it's also a testament to your member consumers who are willing to invest their hard-earned money into the system.
Certainly for this area specifically, sort of different challenges than so many other parts of rural America that aren't facing huge load increases and economic development booms, but are maybe dealing with challenges going the other way.
I think we take for granted when we turn on the light switch at home and there's always electricity there, the lights always come on. And to experience, I had no idea all this takes place up here, and to experience from taking a scoop of coal out of the ground and the process that it goes through to get that to the point where you at home are able to just flip a switch and things just work, that's incredible. And the amount of people that it takes to make that happen is also amazing, and they do a fantastic job. So very impressed, very thankful for the opportunity. I learned a ton.
I think the number one thing is the byproducts that are being produced in addition to energy. Secondly, I thought it was really good to hear that the mining operation and the generating plants are working together very well, and I thought that was really good. And then the third thing is that they acknowledge, the power plants acknowledge that every once in a while the environment changes, and they're working and expecting that, to clean up the environment, etc. I thought that was very impressive.
We just got done being at the drag line there, and it was awesome. I mean, just the sheer volume and what they do there, and watching that operator sit there and visit with you and run that big old boom and loader and just pick stuff up and visit with you. I mean, and he made it look so easy, and he was trying to act like it was easy, but it had to take a lot of training to be that good at it.
It doesn't matter how many locations you've been on or what you've seen. Every time you come out to a coal mine or a power generation plant, you are blown away by the size and scale of the facility. And what I appreciated about today were, number one, people's sincerity, and number two, their love of their jobs. You can tell that people are really, really proud of the good work being done here, and I just enjoyed it so much. Thank you.
My big takeaway from this tour today was appreciating everything that goes into flipping the switch at my house. It's just amazing what it takes, and I will never forget the information that I got today that allows me to appreciate it more when I flip that switch.
Well, first impression is just wow, how large a facility this is. And when you think about it, how it's all integrated, you have the coal mines that feed the power plant and feed the syngas plant here, and it's just amazing to see it all in one spot. Integrated Test Center. Oh, it's a huge resource. And matter of fact, when I was driving up to that plant, I thought it was on shutdown. Okay, there was no noise coming out of it. There was no emissions coming out of it. So I took a picture, and I use that now when I talk to people around the country. I said, this is the real story of what coal is, where you don't see any emissions coming out of it. There's not even steam. So it's the type of technology, leading edge technology, and it's really an answer to the misinformation that's out there about the coal industry. I don't think anybody, driving over the hill expects to see how big it is, number one. And I knew some of the history behind it because DOE had its piece in the very early beginning, but what Basin has done with it in the past 20 years is amazing.